name's Lily and this is my boxing club. I started here around about 2 years ago. Since I started boxing, I've won 3 cups, one for being determined to succeed, one for outstanding achievement, and one for being School Box of the Year, and I've also won 5 medals. One day I want to win a world championship, just like my hero, Katie Taylor.
I'm Katie Taylor.
And I'm Lily Devlin.
And I'm a 5-time world boxing champion and an Olympic gold medalist.
And I want to be a world boxing champion. Katie Taylor's won 5 world titles and an Olympic gold medal at London 2012.
Hi Lily, I just had an email come through. I think you might want to take a read.
Hi Lily, great to hear that you've joined the world of women's boxing and that you are doing so well. I would like to invite you to come and join with me and my dad in Bray for a couple of days training next week. As you know, my dad's my coach and he's a hard taskmaster, so get ready for some hard work. Before you come over, I'd like you to film yourself doing some of the basics: ball punching, bag punching, footwork, skipping and a bit of sparring. Dad and I will take a look at the videos when you are here so we can work on a good programme for you. Look forward to meeting you, Katie.
Come on, Lily, work to be done. Just out of distance.
By the way, that's my coach, John. He's always on my case. I've now arrived here in Ireland. I'm really nervous to meet Katie, but I'm also excited. I'm glad my coach John is here with me, as he makes me feel calmer.
Let's just get the hips going.
Just arrived here to do a running session with Katie Taylor and Pete Taylor. I'm feeling really excited. Hello.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Yeah, how's it going?
Good, thank you.
Yeah. How are you?
I'm good, thanks.
Yeah. You looking forward to a few days?
Yeah, I'm really excited.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to training with you, actually. Yeah, so we've got some really tough work to do over the next few days, but yeah, just my father and my coach.
Hey Lily.
Nice to meet you.
How you doing?
Yeah.
How you doing? Okay?
I'm good, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to take the warm-up.
Yeah.
It's going to be a tough running session. Go ahead, Katie, you lead the warm-up, okay?
Perfect.
Okay, left and right leg, left leg. There you go. 2, 3, excellent, brilliant. That's great stuff. 1, 2, there you go. See how easy that is? That's brilliant. Slip, little step, slip. Okay, up. 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 Excellent. Up. 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 Lily, don't be nice to her.
You got really good speed.
Well done. You worked hard.
She said, like, pick up stuff, like, really well.
Tired?
Yeah. Back at their house, Katie and her dad had a look at my training session from home.
You have all the movements, and all of it is perfect, isn't it, really? But your technique is brilliant. You've got great power on your punches as well, because your rotation's really good.
I think there's too much. I think there's too much here.
Yeah, just make sure your hands come back to your chin and just in that position all the time.
Once you take your hand away from your face, this hand, half your defence is gone. Yeah. Once you take this hand, half your defence is gone. Yeah. So if you go like this, then all your defence is gone.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's it, but everything. Brilliant.
That's brilliant.
I was really pleased with the feedback they gave me, and it gave me something to work on. Before the evening session at the boxing club, Katie had a surprise for me.
Yeah, so I have my Olympic medal here with me if you want to have a look.
Yeah?
That's something that I dreamed of since I was, say, 9 or 10 years of age. So every day I woke up thinking of becoming an Olympic champion, so that's just a dream come true for me.
Can I try it on?
Yeah, of course you can. Just don't go home with it. That suits you, actually. It looks well on you. It is really heavy, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
But you'll have one of them soon yourself, no doubt.
Pete put me up against Shannon. She's 15 like me, but she's already a European bronze medal winner. It was a really tough spar, and it didn't help having a running session in the morning. What's your biggest achievement and stuff involved?
My biggest achievement was qualifying for the Europeans and obviously winning the European bronze medal as well.
Who's your hero?
And obviously it'd have to be Katie. I mean the achievements that she's done, winning 5 world titles, and 6 Europeans and then an Olympic gold medal. Thanks for the sparring, I know, it was great.
Thank you. It wasn't just me learning a lot. My coach John was getting great advice from Pete Taylor.
So tomorrow hopefully we'll do more work together, more partner work. It's great to see you in action.
Individual stretch. Don't just throw your gear on and go home.
Great spar for both you and Shannon, actually. You held your own against such an experienced boxer, and that'll make all the difference.
I was exhausted at the end of the day, but the next morning we were back at the boxing club for another training session.
1, 2, slip, perfect.
Do a 3 punches and 2 slips.
Back onto the hand weights again. Shoulders working all the time. There you go.
I loved the partner work, and Pete was really pushing
Nice
us.
and explosive.
I just wanted to keep up with Katie.
And time, well done. Excellent.
Okay, so again, another session down.
Boxing's 70% mental, 30% physical.
You definitely have that. You can see over the last couple of days your strength of character, your mentality, your attitude.
It was a tough spar last night with Shannon, and you still kept plugging away, and that's what it's all about. It's about there and about there.
You can't teach anyone to have a good heart. You can have all the skill in the world, but if you haven't got heart, you're not going to achieve anything.
You've either got that or you haven't got it. And
you have it in abundance.
Thanks, Katie. See you in a bit. Take care. What do you think you're going to take away from that, then?
Just things I need to improve on.
What about the intensity?
Yeah, I thought it was good.
What are the key words that Pete used today?
Visualisation.
Visualisation. And believing in yourself.
Yeah.
And what can't you buy? Will.
Heart.
And what's the swam?
So yeah, I'll show you some of my medals and my trophies that I've won over the years. Obviously you've seen this one already, my Olympic medal. That's definitely the most important medal. This one here is the trophy that I won during the Olympics as well for the best female boxer at the competition, and that was really important to me as well. These are the gloves that I actually wore during the final of the Olympic Games. They let me keep these gloves, so they're still not worn in too much. They're still very hard inside, but how does that feel? Good. Yeah. Brilliant.
So this Bible verse, why does it mean so much to you?
Yeah, that's actually from my favourite Psalm, Psalm 18. I think most people that know me know by now that I'm a Christian, and I just think it's a real warrior psalm. I just love it. It's always become like a mantra for me before fights. I read it before every single one of my fights.
How come you started boxing?
I started boxing actually through my father. As you know, he was a boxer himself. I think it was just in the family really. Every time he came into the house, boxing was always on the TV as well.
How do you mentally prepare for a bout?
That's actually a great question, because I think your preparation is the most important. I think once you know that you haven't cut corners in training, and then you've given 100% in every single session. If anyone tells you that they don't get nervous, I think that they're lying really. Everyone does get nervous.
Do you have to make many sacrifices being a boxer?
But I never really feel like I'm making many sacrifices, because I love the sport so much, and I had a goal of becoming an Olympic champion, and every day I woke up thinking of that, and I knew every day I was one step closer to achieving that.
How much dedication does it take to achieve so much?
You have to train twice a day, 6 days a week, and every single fight is one in the gym as well. That's where you win every competition, and it's just about working hard and being consistent with that training.
What's it like having your dad in your corner?
I don't think I'd be standing here today as an Olympic or world champion if it wasn't for my dad in my corner. It's no coincidence that you have a dream of becoming a world champion. I think nothing's impossible really. If you do work hard, you can achieve anything you want. Yeah, I think women's boxing especially has come on so much over the last few years.
Yeah.
It's come on in leaps and bounds really, especially since the Olympic Games. I think people are really taken to it a bit more, but I still think it has a lot more to go. Let's go and have a cup of tea and relax before our next session, will we? Yeah. I was actually inspired looking at you this morning, so it was brilliant. Yeah, really, really was. I have this kit bag on you for you, Lily. There's kind of gloves and boxing boots and a bit of training gear for you as well. So I hope you like it. I hope it all fits you as well.
Katie, what are some of the top tips for being a great boxer?
I think firstly you have to work hard. There are no secrets to success. You have to go the extra mile and do things that other people aren't prepared to do. I think secondly, just don't get discouraged by setbacks or losses in your career. And number three, just surround yourself with the right people. Be yourself, and don't be afraid to be different. Number four, I think most importantly, you have to enjoy your boxing. It's very hard to get up and train every day if you don't enjoy what you're doing. Yeah, and just finally, I think you have to believe in yourself. I've seen you train these last few days, and I think you're absolutely brilliant. I really think you have so much talent. Your attitude's fantastic. You've got such a great character, and I think definitely the sky's the limit for you. Since you want to be a world champion, let's spar a world champion.
Box.
Hat and a best toy.
That's amazing.
It's going to be a really long road to win a world title or Olympic gold medal, but training with Katie and her dad has really helped.
Great to train with you these last few days. You're going to do great things in the sport, no doubt. So just believe in yourself, as I said, and work hard. And you have got the attitude, you have everything it takes to become a world champion.
It's been two of the most incredible days.
How's it going?
Okay.
That suits you actually. It looks well on you. Lily Devlin. Remember the name. Remember Lily Devlin.